Hey everyone, this is Gary with Easy Go Junk Removal. Please like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to comment. Hope you enjoy it. So lately, a lot of people in the forums and the Facebook pages, they're all asking about books. How do I build my business? And I'm one of those people that have read a lot of different books. Anything from How to Grow Rich Quick to Attila the Hun business manual, etc. I mean, everything. In fact, my little degree is in business, and I will say this, that no matter what book you read, it cannot outpace a hustle. That means boots on the ground, get out and get your card out, greet and meet people. It will never outpace that. If I was to say one thing is the biggest detriment to being in business for yourself is that there's this get rich quick idea. It rarely happens. I don't know where the lotto mentality comes from, but anything of worth takes time to build. I have a brother who built a moving company, and it didn't happen overnight. In fact, it was just boots on the ground. It was just paying things off. And now I don't know how many trucks he has, but it's quite a few. And like anything, it takes time to build, and anything worthwhile will. I don't know where hey, I can get rich tomorrow. No, you can't. It just doesn't happen. And when it does happen, usually those people piss away their winnings immediately. Look at the people who win lottos. They don't earn it. So guess what, man? They pee it away and it disappears. The people who actually build something of worth, they tend to hold on to it because there's all these hard knocks learning things that go along the way. The insurances, the employment taxes, just of when to invest, when not to invest. All those kind of things are learned on the way. And those successful companies don't just come out of thin air. They come out of hard work, dedication, and absolute grind. And that's the truth. That's the best book there is. You can read about stuff and learn about stuff, but the reality is, if you don't do the stuff and you don't learn along the way, man, your business will fail. Me and Joe don't do everything right. We're still learning, man. We do stuff and then we go, what the heck did we do that for? It's part of the education. And real education isn't in books. The most learned things that you can do is by mistakes. Now, I have the fortunate ability to learn from others, meaning when they say, hey, if you do X, Y, and Z, this is what happens. I believe them. I don't have to crash into a wall at 100 miles an hour to know that it's going to kill me. People have done that plenty of times, and I can go, oh, well, we don't do that. Well, it's the same thing in business. You don't have to do the stupid stuff over and over and over just to say, hey, I don't know if it's really all that stupid. I think I'm going to try it again. Well, you jump off a cliff with a set of wings, and you start flapping, and gravity just owns your ass. Guess what? You're going to learn a lesson that people in the past have learned. Well, we don't have to do that. We know that there is an inherent danger with jumping off a cliff, trying to flap your wings. Well, it's the same thing in business. You can learn things from other people. That's why this channel is all about connections and relationships, because I know dozens of people in this business, and they help me out on a daily basis. I don't have to learn from just mistakes I made. I can talk and listen, and they tell me the mistakes that they made, and I can. And if you hit like 3 different people and they say, yeah, I did that, and it's the same outcome, don't do that. It's a really simple thing, man. So business really is as simple as getting out and doing it. And no, it doesn't happen overnight, but you'd be surprised on how fast it happens if you actually get out there and tenaciously build your business, tenaciously hand out your cards, tenaciously bust ass. That's it. All right, man. First thing in the morning job. We're going to start this one up. It's a local and we love it. So
Let's rock and roll. You ready, Joe? Thumbs up. Is that a yes?
Yes.
So I can't keep Joe from picking people's weeds. She's always picking people's weeds. Our customer is down the street, so we're waiting. All right, as you can see, this is all done. This was filled with that. Joe has been working her butt off. Here we go. We got another bunch here, and we're gonna get this all taken care of. House number 2, job number 1. So I don't know if you all ever do that, but in this area, we do that quite often. It's never a dull day, man. We're gonna do the side hustle, and then we're gonna go back and get a second load from that place. It wound up being a full load and then some. And I thought, the way he described it, I thought we were gonna do a third load of a trailer there, and we filled it up. I'm very grateful. So today, whether or not anything else comes in, is one of those very, very, very good days. As I was saying, we didn't know this job was going to be as big as it is. We honestly thought it was going to be like a third of a load if we were lucky, and we were going to be happy with that because a third of a load is good, man. We'll take it. But it is one load right now, which we're headed to the land or substation, and then we've got 2 sets of queens and a twin and some dressers and a couple other things. So it's going to wind up being at least another third. So it's going to be a very, very good day and an easy day, man. It's like curbside pickup, right, Joe?
That's right.
Yeah, we've had a couple of those lately, and for the type of work we've been doing in the last month, these curbside pickup types of things are really, really refreshing. All right, man, with the slow season approaching, and everybody knows what that means, man, you know, things start slowing down. What are the things that you're going to do to make your business absolutely relevant in the slow time? And if not immediate, what are you doing to make it relevant when the next season comes along? Some of the things that you can do is get your rack cards ready, get your cards ready. If you're low on cards, reorder, restock, and hit the road, man. Get the boots, as my SEO guy says, get your boots on the ground and start hustling, because nothing outpaces a good walk and a visit to a real estate, a storage unit, a facility, property management companies. Nothing outpaces that. No matter what you do online, nothing outpaces the fact that you hustle for your Google reviews. Now, there is something about the Google reviews that I don't really understand. I've talked to quite a few SEO people, and they say, well, Google reviews, that's passé, they don't matter. I can promise you that there may be a week sometimes, but there are several times in a month, and I'm talking tens of times in a month, is we picked you because of your reviews. We went and looked at your reviews. You want to ignore that many people, that's up to you. I don't. I'm not going to ignore that many people that say, hey, I took the time and I looked at people's reviews and you outstood everybody. So that's important to me. So the Google reviews are fantastic. And by the way, we just got our 277th review, and that's in a year and a half, and we don't buy them. We hustle them, man. And I am so proud of that number, because that's a number that a lot of people in their 5th year don't have. And we're coming up on our 2nd year, and it's February. Forget. And don't forget, this is another thing, is we started all over again with a new name. We had to have a new website. Everything changed. So where we were, we dropped when we changed our name in the internet world. And so we had to start hustling. That's why I hired Matt Moses as our SEO guy. The guy's tireless, man. He hustle. He's a hustler like me, man. And I love it. And just makes a difference. And he's got us not only on the front page, but fighting for position every day. And he is tenacious when it comes down to that. And that's the kind of person that you want to line yourself up with. If you're not tenacious, you want to line yourself up with somebody who isn't either, because he'll outpace you and work you to death, and you'll wish you weren't in business. You got to enjoy what you do, and we do. We enjoy this business quite a bit. It's fantastic. The people that you meet, the people that you get a chance to just be around and make a living off of, and all of that is fantastic. The things that come our way are fantastic. You can do on the off seasons, and this is one of the things that I like to do, and that is anything that's gone wrong with your vehicle, get it done. So if your brakes need done, do them, or if it's due, get them done. Of course, oil changes happen throughout the year, but just before that season starts popping, man, you want to get that behind you. If you need to flush your transmissions, get it done. If your dump trailers need a transfusion and gone through, go through them. That is the time that you want, and this is one of the reasons I always say you want to put back as much money for an off shit moment as you possibly can, because those moments happen in any business. The thing you can do when the off season comes and you have a little more time, hopefully not too much time, but if you have a little more time, you can start making those connections. And it's not just business to business. Sometimes it's people to people. Instead of BTB, it's a PTP. And I know when I had my landscaping company, I never worried about grabbing all the businesses. I had a healthy, probably 30%, 35% of my clients were business. The rest of them were all homeowners. And that's the mix I like. I like that mix. And the reason being is homeowners are nothing to shake your head at, meaning no. They're absolutely what you want, because they are more connected than businesses are. A person, it's kind of like Kevin Bacon's 7 degrees of separation, right? Somebody knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, the president of the United States, etc. And it's the same thing with people. You make the right connection, it can be a killer for your business. I mean, just an absolute boom. All of a sudden, man, they told somebody and they told somebody, and now you're doing business. And that's where the repeat customers come in. Never leave a bad taste in people's mouth with your company. Remember, for instance, it's not just Gary Nolan that shows up. It is Easy Go Junk Removal that shows up. In fact, if they're looking out their window, that's the first thing they see, is my little yellow man carrying a box. And it says Easy Go Junk Removal and Hauling. That's the first thing they see. The second thing they see is me or Joe. And that's important as well. But don't forget that you are separate yet the same for your business. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like it and subscribe and share. We'll see you next time.